notifications on all the things to tell people we're live on Twitch with the Pond Dog, the Pond Dog, the one and only Pond Dog. Oh, wait. Jobs. We need to go to Tacoma. We are in Astoria. We need to go to Tacoma. Yakima. Eugene, Portland, Olympia will get us really close. Standard Cargo Market says, do we get a Tacoma in here? Yes, we do. Look at that. Drake Car Dealers and tires. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Beautiful bean footage. Where are we? What's going on? Alright. So, take that off. And then we can drive. You want me to make... Oh, okay. That's fine. Thought he was going to try to make me make a U-turn, and I was going to be right upset at that. There we go. Roll through beautiful Astoria, Oregon. Right. Let's boogie. What is our speed limit? I don't know. 30. We are going 30. Oh, how about that? Perfection. Come on, truck. There we go. Where are you? Oh, okay, you're going. Making a turn. Turns are legal. Excuse me. Bleh. Come on, light. Nobody needs a light that long. Except for in Bus Simulator. Oh, the trolley! I want to take the trolley. Instead, I'm working. Going to get a load of tires. Take them to Tacoma. Tacoma tires. Alright. What was that? Oh, that was a gas station. 20 miles an hour. You slow coach. The slow coach. Turn on again. I can turn on my cruise control at all 20. I can't even see that light. Okay, good. Davy boy, how's it going? See if we can get ourselves to Tacoma with our tires so we can buy our new truck. Jake, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I'm halfway through. I've finished half of my week because I only work 4 days this week. Ah, we're going to the Motors. Vision Motors. And I've been playing some Bus Simulator, which has been interesting. I will say that this game kind of prepares you a little bit for Bus Simulator cargo market. Cargo. We are going to take that cargo to Tacoma. Go to the flag. Go to the flag. I mean, this game has much more realistic steering than Bus Simulator, mind you, but oh, there goes the trolley. Oh, it's so cute. Where's my... okay. Get in that and get this truck loaded full of tires. That was dumb because I can't make that cut. Go for it some, you gibbon. Gibbon! Gibbon, I tell you. All the gibbonry. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that. No. Bollock. Fine. Even farther forward and try this properly. Haven't had to back up a bus, I'll tell you that much. I don't think I've backed up a rig like this since the last ATS stream. I mean, granted that was only a week ago, but apparently I get rusty fast. Also, to be fair, it's not every day I gotta back up a 40-foot trailer. Or what are we, 48 I guess is what this trailer actually is. Eh. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. I hope so. Yes. Urge. Hush, truck. Alright. Load her up, boys. Load her up. Alright, let's get on out of here. Let's make like a tree and leaf. Make like a baby and head out. God, can they make this any more annoying for a long rig? Jeez. That's a cool boat. I want it. I want American Boat Simulator, where I just drive that boat up and down the Columbia River. Can barely see past the Voltison Motors sign. You guys can let me out? Bueller. Alright. Yeah, right? Rush hour. Look at that. Patience. It is a virtue, they say. I don't always have it, but, you know, whatever. What's everyone been playing this week? I got a laundry list of games I've been playing, both on stream and off. I can't drive 55. It makes me really sad that they made that Astoria to this interchange section so short, because in real life, it is an absolutely gorgeous drive. What, Davey? You haven't turned on your computer? Aw, that's unfortunate. But at least you're busy. I mean, you have a frowny face, so maybe you're not happy to be busy, but, you know, it could always be worse, I guess. Oregon, thanks for coming. Don't worry, Oregon, I'll be back. I've been, let's see, ATS, a bus simulator, and City Skylines, and Auto Trader Simulator, don't get that game, and Train Sim 2020, and House Flipper, and I want to say more, but now I'm drawing blanks. Longview, Washington. Right back over there by the bridge is, in real life, is a diesel truck shop that I went to when I was going out west, and I had to replace the EGR valve on my truck because it decided to gum up. Decided to gum up and stick and put the truck into limpo mode, which, you know, wasn't fun. I punched myself in the face trying to scratch my itchy cheek. Good times. Man, what did we do right in our life? A whole bunch of green lights. Having said that, it's all going to be red lights from here on out. Can I delete the EGR? Well, it depends on which state you live in. Because Colorado does emissions checks, no, I cannot. There's a couple of other states nearby that it's perfectly normal to do an EGR delete. Ooh, 25. In Derail Valley, we would have already... Oh, that's the other game I've been playing, Derail Valley. We would have already biffed it into a corner doing that. Alright, just a run up the I-5, the slog, between Vancouver and Olympia. Some nice country up there. Centralia, Chehalis, really nice areas. Ooh, is this the Toutle River? It is the Toutle River. Mount St. Helens eruption. This bridge was taken and, well, put in the ocean. Because Mount St. Helens and Lahar took that bridge right out. I read Rush Road as Rusher Road, and I was like, whoa, Rusher's in my game? What? But no, it's just Rush Road. Come on now, people. Acceleration. Is that supposed to be the Run the Castle Rock? No, it can't be. No, that can't be the Run the Castle Rock. Castle Rock would have the run to Mount St. Helens. I was gonna say, because when I went out west, we actually stayed at a RV park outside of Castle Rock. It's a nice place. Okay, now we're getting into the big cities. We're gonna drop our load at the tire place, apparently. And then we're gonna go to the truck shop and buy the new truck. Just don't tell Rusher. He's the business manager, and we're just not gonna tell him, and we're gonna buy the truck. Which explosion was bigger than Mount St. Helens? The oil refinery blew up. I'm gonna go with nature just because, but I think it's pretty close. It wasn't a refinery, it was just a well and switch yard and storage tanks. It wasn't the entire, there's no refinery. There might have been a refinery. I don't remember. I try to scrub it from my memory. Jay Burger, how's it going? How you doing? Entering Tacoma with the Tacoma Dome. Do I need this exit? Probably. I'm just gonna guess I'm gonna need this exit. 20th Street East. Yep. I was right. Puyallup River. Alright. If I'm lucky, this delivery is going to be close to the shop that we're trying to get to as well. And I think it is. I think we got lucky, except for the traffic, because it is Tacoma and Seattle. Go, people. Whoa. Alright, come on. Get. Silly people. Look at this line of gibbons. You! What are you doing? Oh, because there's been a car accident. Aha. Wasn't us. We didn't cause it. We're good. Right. There's our place we're going after this, to the Peterbilt plant. Not plant. Showroom. Yeah. That's where we going. What does this button do? No idea. Oop, 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 oop. Gonna drive right by Drake's car dealer here. Trying to figure out what the buttons on my controller do. Excellent. Simple pull-in. Hello, gentlemen. I have your delivery. Bunch of tires from Astoria. Get ye out of your building and empty our trailer. Thank you. Cool. Alright, now we need to go get this new truck. JR Burger, well, thank you. I am doing well. Alright, now I gotta turn this rig around though. Got plenty of space. Alright. Let's boogie down to the Peterbilt store and get ourselves a new rig. We're going to ship this one off to probably Salt Lake City because I think I have space in my garage there. So we're not even going to trade in the rig we got. We're just going to buy another one because why not? That's the plan, anyway. I might trade it in. I can always get it again. What? F3. What? Dealer is closed? No! Evil dealer. It's alright, we can sleep. Evil dealer. Be interesting, because we're going to be kind of a tight squeeze up in here. Look at that guy. He's got a little baby pup trailer. He's got a baby pup trailer. The heck am I going to park? I guess over here somewhere. Will they let me park here? Yes, they will. Ugh. I almost went inside. And not the good... Really, game? There. And... Oh, not even 8A. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. What do we do? 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 Well, let's try to sleep again and see if we can get inside one of their business hours. Stop! Yes, good. All right. I'm gonna do what I should never do, which is look out the back. Now that's just gonna confuse the bleeding bejesus out of me. I'm gonna do this properly. There we go. We're gonna end up having to put this trailer out to the street, I think. There we go. Not too badly. All right. Let's get this new truck we're buying. All right. New truck. No, not that. All right. Custom config. I think we're going to trade in. I think we'll do a trade in. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. And then we want the long 6x4. We're going to get the Cummins ISX 15450. Made it up to an 18 speed with a retarder. We got to get our paint job. Where's my paint job? There it is. Got to get the right paint job on there. We got to accessorize ourselves. We need ourselves a turbo wing. We are not putting a beacon on there. Yep, we need some we need some horns and some lights up here, so let's get a super roar. Let's put 4 super roars up there. Cabin lights. Yep. Let's make sure we got all the cabin lights. What are these? Really doesn't matter, so we're just gonna make sure we have all the lightage. We need ourselves. No, we're going with that. No beacons. That would be sad. Yeah, but the beacons look dumb. Also, I have to remove my chrome turbo wing, which I'm not going to do, so that's not going to happen. Get ourselves our mirrors. Put that big exclusive grill on there. And then a modern bumper with the baby bull bar. Just a little itty bitty baby bull bar. Actually, you know what? No, not that one. No. Yet that. That's definitely the right bull bar. Need to get some good rims on here. I'm thinking some shadow rims will look really nice because I can get the chrome hubcap and chrome nuts on there, and we're going to put the vortex wheels up. We're going to get the nope, that air filter. Nope. There we go. Those side skirts on there. I don't like chrome everywhere because it just bothers me. Nope, painted because that looks better. Oh, we got to get the... Nope, those are sides. Exhaust. There we go. I think that's good. Put the vortex wheels on the back. And then shadow. Chrome. Chrome. Shadow. Chrome. Chrome. We are not putting a headache rack on here because we put a headache rack on there, then we lose our beautiful horses on the back. Not like anyone will see it because we're always going to be running a trailer, but also we're running a box trailer, so it doesn't make any sense. Let's get some painted door handles in there. Alright, this will be our rig. Thank you, JR Burger. Junior Burger. Yeah, that's gonna be our truck, and then there she is with her trailer. I think that is styling. Sweet. Then we got all the lights we can turn on. Yeah, that'd be a sweet truck. Let's just check the inside really quick. Do we want to go with the Ultra Ride? Really doesn't matter, but we're going to go with the Ultra Ride. The reason we're going to go with the Ultra Ride is, why not? What are you? Hanging item. Meh. What are you? Sun visor. Co-driver's plate, no. Air filters, no. We're going to leave our normal steering wheel, and yeah, we're good. Okay. There we go. That's going to be a sweet ride. Okay, confirm. I've decided we're going to trade it in. Make my life a lot easier. Yes. Yeah, great. Awesome. As long as I still have my trailer. Well, you took my trailer away from me, huh? Still a sweet ride. Ollie, you've been practicing for a 12-hour race in iRacing. Wow. It is a truck and a half. It is a sweet, sweet truck and a half. All right. So they took our trailer. No! All right, let me see if I can find my trailer. Oh, good Lord. Where's my trailer? Well, where is it? Where is my trailer? Must be nearby. Okay. Game. Where me trailer at? Where's my... Oh, there it is. Isn't that purr? I mean, other than the beep, which is annoying as all get out. Oh, now I remember what I disliked about this rig. I feel like I'm all offset because of the way the mirrors are, but that's alright. We'll get used to it. Get her all hooked up. And then we'll pull her out for a nice photo. Get rid of that. No, that. There we go. Okay, I hate the icon there. We're gonna have to go somewhere else to get a photo. We'll get a photo somewhere else. Alright, what are we gonna do? Oh, pick up a job. Let's get some money. We just spent 100. Let's get some money. That way Rusher, our business manager, cannot give us a hard time. We can run down the Bakersfield for 50. Seattle, run down the Flagstaff for 53. Olympia, we can run all the way out to Clovis. That'll give us 72. That'll basically make up for what we did. So we're taking a long run, guys. We're taking the long run. We're gonna take a load of sugar from Olympia to Clovis, New Mexico. New Mexico. Proceed to the loading bay. I will. I need that so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, we can get a good view of our truck here. Yeah, that's a nice truck right there. Nice truck and trailer combo. Take a little picture of that, I did. Alright, I'm going to have to put up both of these because of the way that the driver sits in this. Still going to have to look around though. Yep. Sugar in the tea! Speedy! What's up? I mean, some people wouldn't like sugar in their tea. Some people like their tea like my heart. Black. Oh no, that's coffee. Well, it could be tea too. Hey, we're getting an awesome 2.4 miles to the gallon. This truck gets better mileage than my truck. Kidding, kidding. My truck is not that bad. I get 10. Don't go in reverse, silly truck. I cannot see the light. I can sort of see the green. You just got this game. Oh, sweet. Watching some streamers to get some insights. Ah, practice. That's really the insight I got. Of course, I also drive a large truck and trailer. Not this big, but big enough, so it's a little bit easier when you've done it in real life, I feel. It'd be easier if I went and got my steering wheel out of the basement, but I'm being lazy. There we go. Whoopsie. There we go. Come on, truck. Woo! Did you just get the base game, or did you get any other DLC? Where are we going? Oh, that's right. We're going to Olympia. You got New Mexico. Okay. Having some of the big cargo can be fun, but if you're just starting out and you want to just get used to the New Mexico is perfectly fine. You're going to end up probably quickly picking up other states. Each state, the one thing I'll say is each state well, at least after New Mexico, because I don't remember. Whoa, stop. I don't remember what New Mexico added, but each state adds a little bit of extra cargo in. Washington and Oregon add in forestry. Can I go? Well, I'm gonna go now. You guys stay there. It does have multiplayer. Alright, Davey boy. Take care. So yeah, Speedy, it does have multiplayer, but it's actually a mod. It's not technically officially sanctioned. But it does have multiplayer. You can get the mod, throw it in there, and then there are realistic servers and arcade servers. Just know that some people are real sticklers for... Where am I going? Oh, okay. Are real sticklers for rules. Yep, it's pretty much the same as Euro Truck. I mean, same company. The engine behind this game is the same. So, it's all good in the hood. Oh, man, we almost put a dent in the front of our truck right away. Well, we wouldn't, not with the bull bar, but... yeah, I don't actually play on the multiplayer servers because... every time I get around to like, oh, I'm going to do multiplayer, they're like, oh, you need to roll your game back, because obviously it's a mod, so big updates cause problems. And then by the time I'm like, okay, they've got it all put together, holy moly, this truck has the maneuverability of my truck. Yeah. Is there a point? Hanging with your buds. Whoa. I mean, really, it's hanging with your buds, and you can run like CBs and stuff, which I don't know what that really adds to the game. Honestly, holy moly, I forgot just how rough this rig is compared to the old one we had. Because I used to have the Cowgirl truck. Oops. There. Close enough for government work. No? Yeah. The engine's off. Oh, it took a minute for the engine to get off. Yeah, social interaction, that thing. Talking to people. Brakes off. Alright. Wait. I forgot to look up. I wanted to look up what is the heavy horn on this rig. Keys and buttons. What is the... Actually, I should see what else is on my joystick. Yep. Hazards, lights. No, apparently high beams. Oh. Horn is 7. Air horn. Okay. And we got to figure out what our air horn sounds like, guys. Because now we got all those big horns up there. Yeah, I like that. Get those little four-wheelers out of our way. I mean, if you end up serious into it, you end up with the steering wheel and the track IR or the VR headset. Last map they ought to, is Utah, but here pretty soon they're going to be releasing Idaho. I think it's slated for August. And then after Idaho comes Colorado, which is the most important state. We're going to go north. Oh, no, we're going south. Okay. I got backwards when I got off. Yeah, look at that poor little baby Volvo up there. Oh, poor guy. Little Volvo day cab. Big trucker would be hissing at it since he doesn't like Volvos. And the nice thing with ATS really is just the mods. Just like ETS. Apparently Pro Mods is going to be releasing Canada soon, which is cool. I mean, I think they've got most of the rest of the states. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, at minimum, you'll be able to pick that up off Pro Mods. And most of the Pro Mod stuff is just as sweet as the actual in-game stuff. You going to let me move over, or am I going to squish your little truck? That's what I thought. Kind of feel like I want more power in this rig. Maybe I should have gotten a bigger engine. We'll find out what it's like over the mountains, and then we'll decide if we need to swap engines out. I do like how they're moving relatively quickly to add states, but oh, Speedy, don't you wait long enough, you'll be able to do something crazy like I don't know, Halifax to Cabo. Florida to Cabo. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. I don't think they've announced what they're going to do after Colorado yet. At some point, they're going to have to bite the bullet and get Montana involved. I'm going to guess they're going to put Wyoming in next, and then they got to bite the bullet and do Montana. She's a biggin. She's a biggin. Not much there, mind you, but still a big state. Oh, wide open space. I mean, they should they should release North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas as one pack, because pretty much it's just flat. Come on, Texas. Yeah, see, man, you know it's gonna happen, but the question is when. Texas is another one of those big states they're going to have to bite off. And then when they start crossing the... Really? You're going to cut off that close to a truck like this? Really? San Diego to Corpus Christi. Yeah. Look at these jackalopes. You jackalopes. When they get east of the Mississippi, things are going to start to get difficult with, like, the states get smaller, everything gets crazier. Like, I do not the idea of driving New York City in one of these trucks. Ugh. Even though, you know, they'll just put you on the outskirts of the city, it don't matter. It's still New York City. Ugh. Look at you jackalopes. You passed me and then you got yourself bottled up behind that truck. Subaru driving clown canoes. Finland to Sicily. Ah. See, I'm trying to get one of my Scottish buds. He's always running his mouth, and I keep challenging him to do a. Yeah, I've changed trucks. I said I was going to buy the new truck, redneck. I'm trying to get him to do Edinburgh to Istanbul. That would be a nice drive. Yeah, we got ourselves the cowgirl truck with the horse trailer. We are rocking now. But I feel like I want more power in her. Honk if you're happy. Dude, we should honk if we're happy. We happy. We happy. I should get out of the fast lane, mind you, but whatever. Look at this Subaru. Subaru drivers, man. Subaru driver. I can slag him off because my brother drives a Subaru. And I remind him every time. When he drives well, I'm like, why are you driving well? He goes, because I'm a good driver. Yeah, but you're driving a Subaru, so you're supposed to drive like an absolute clown. Then he tells me to shut up. But, you know, what do you do? You did Colville to Daytona Beach. 6 hours of real life. Wow. Nice. Ooh, let's stay on the road. Yeah, Speedy, I've had ETS2 since... did it have any? It had no DLC when I when I picked up ETS2. I swallowed a frog. Chew them before you swallow them, guys. So I've actually restarted multiple times, and now I'm just like, meh, whatever. I think my my little company in ETS2 has got like 200-300 million euro in the bank, and I ran out of drivers to buy new trucks. Ah, right around when they announced going east. Yeah. Yeah, you track SCS way back. I mean, it's probably cheap as chips, Speedy, but one game you might want to see if you can find in the... Whoa, oh, well, we didn't get fined. Now we're taking a different route. Yeah, well. One game you might want to see if you can find is Scania Truck Driving Simulator. Same company, very different concept, but it was actually the first SCS game I picked up, and I'll tell you, it made my driving much better. I mean, minus running over that Subaru back there. Now we just got to get on the road, go in the right direction, because oops. You like the Scania mods in ATS? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the flat face trucks. Am I using a wheel to play? Nope. I should be, but no. Oh, duh! I can get on the 405. That's right. My wheel's downstairs in the basement. I'm using an old janky Xbox controller. Yeah, Junior Burger, Scania Truck Driving Simulator. That thing is a lot of fun. I still pop it in. What am I talking about? I got it on Steam. You don't pop that in. I still boot it up from time to time. Like when I'm breaking in a new controller. Like I got this janky piece of garbage. What am I doing? I'm going over here. Salem. Buy 'em in Salem. I'll break in the janky controller or even the good controller on Scania, because if I can get the truck in the tight places in Scania, then I know I got the controller dialed in. Scania TDS, $2 on Steam. Yeah, that's sweet cheap price. Good moderately priced wheels. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I bet you Redneck would know. Put you on the spot, Redneck. I use a G27, which I don't think is available anymore. Alright, let's put cruise control on. Redneck knows several things. Well, not all those things are shareable in chat, of course. Back in the day of the 5.25-inch drives. Well, or a CD, man. You can pop in a CD. Okay, we want to go to Salem on I-5. We're basically going the long way around Portland. Yeah, the G29. Okay. I didn't know if they'd moved on from the 20 series. Okay, now what do you want me to do? Where in the blazes you want me to go? I guess I'm going to Salem. Yes. Oh, because I just got on where I got on. Oh, okay, now I know what's going on. Whoa, truck. Internally identical to the G27. Really? Well, of course. Or G920. Yeah, whoa. Hello. Little leg spiky there. Hey, computer. Stop that silliness. I mean, the nice thing about the wheels, of course, you can use it on any driving game and some farming games. So you can get a lot of use out of it. Oh, yes, the Thrustmasters. Yes, Redneck. Man, those things are so sweet. Alright, we're on I-5. Heading south. We're not going through the gorge, which is kind of sad. I do love driving the gorge. Not necessarily in ATS. In real life, I love driving the gorge. Running up the Columbia River. It's just amazing. You see all the geology. 'Cause I'm a nerd, and I learned about geology. Well, I also hope, Ollie, that the Thrustmasters don't overheat and lose their resistance motors like my G27 does at random. I want to get a new joystick for flying, because when Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out, I want to be, ready. My old joystick is fine, but I kind of want to get something a little bit more advanced. At the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend the money. Wolf, what's up? How was the farming? Thanks for the raid, buddy. Thrustmasters are known to get a little fiery from time to time. I think all of them are, because they're trying to jam too much into the packaging. My stepfather does package engineering, or used to do package engineering. He's like, it's just stupid. Everyone wants it smaller, 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 lighter, 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 and you can't put in any cooling systems or anything like that. How was the farm, Wolfman? Did you succeed in farming the farm with a farming thing? Wet but productive. Harvesting done during the months. How's the truck? Sweet, we bought a new one. Got ourselves a big old monster. I think we need a bigger engine in it. It has all the maneuverability of a walrus on roller skates. It is our only problem right now. Not that I condone putting walruses on roller skates, but it probably can happen. I assume a walrus on a roller skate does not maneuver well. Oh, and you'll love this, Wolf. I was grinding the little bit of Bus Simulator 18, and it was national holiday day, so I had a whole bunch of extra passengers. And so I did a peasant check. Every single senior citizen didn't have a ticket. I had 8 fare jumpers on my bus, and they were all senior citizens. You've seen many walrus on skates. Alright, one of these buttons... None of these buttons. One of those buttons was supposed to turn on my high beams. Nope, that's a bad thing to do. There we go. You avoid the holiday checks on peasants? Oh, but all the money, man. The money is important. I have no idea what the speed limit is. But it's the middle of the night, so who cares? And we got the biggest, baddest truck in town. Come on, just 60. There we go. Holiday checks on Bendy Bus linked to this stream. Give the great big monster W900s to your AI drivers and take the VNL. Big Trucker would have things to say about Volvos. He is not a Volvo fan. I just like the horses. My requirement is the truck must have horse paint skin on it. Otherwise, I won't take the truck. And only the Peterbilts have it, so there you go. We're climbing some mountains here. She's a suffering. She's a suffering. Ain't even that big of a hill, and we're not that heavily loaded. I do wish, because, you know, we're running a 48-foot trailer. There's no way senior delinquency is an underestimated problem. Yeah, Jax, exactly. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh well. On that port. Oh, the light bar. Makes sense. I don't have a favorite. I just like a truck with a throaty note to it. Like you can't... Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, 2 things. One, I wish that you could put like more aftermarket-esque kit on your truck to get it more of that throaty... Like when the trucks jake around here, when they're running their engine brake, or the exhaust brakes around here, man, the noise is just wonderful, but you don't get that here. Even when they accelerate, it's wonderful. And then I was saying that concurrent jobs should be a thing. We've got 48 feet of boxcar behind us. Boxcar? Basically. There's no way that thing is full of sugar. I should be able to pick up a load and then go pick up another load. Like you have to kind of balance going, oh, this is going to fill up my truck to about 40%. This is going to fill up my truck to 45%, so I have 5% of flex. Then you can grab both jobs, and maybe one of them you drop off, you know, in Phoenix, and the other one you drop off in, where the heck are we going? I don't know, but we're arriving in Bend, Oregon. Where are we going? Somewhere in New Mexico. Oh, they definitely don't have any mufflers on their Jake brakes. Are you kidding? These are the same guys that it's just, yeah. These are some janky gravel quarry hauling trucks that You don't get behind because inevitably they're going to fling so many rocks off of their tires that you will not have a windshield. It's not it'll crack it, it'll just remove it. Urch. I've seen some angry senior citizens just from the sound of one word. House. Oh, I discovered, Wolfman, that passengers get really, really annoyed when you ask them for a ticket 6 times in a row. I mean, they get annoyed after the second one, but they get really annoyed the more you ask. At least the one I pestered did. I heard one of the peasants say, "I can't find my ticket," as they got on my bus, and it was in a female voice, and it was the only female that got on my bus. And I was like, "Where's your ticket?" "It's right here." "Where's your ticket?" "It's right here." "Where's your ticket?" "It's right here." Yeah. How many times are you going to want to see it? Until I can prove that you don't actually have a ticket because you said you couldn't find your ticket, woman. Anyone who does know what we're talking about, Bus Simulator 18. Me and Wolfman both play it. I go on Mondays and Wolf randomly, but you can check out Wolfman. Wolfman, give yourself a shout out because you're the only mod in chat. Am I going to Klamath? No, I'm not going to Klamath. Yeah, if you're not following Wolfman, go give him a follow. He's doing Bus Simulator, Train Sim World, Farming Sim, random Red Dead, and GTA shenanigans. And if you catch him on a really bad night, he'll derail his train twice at under 5 miles an hour on Train Sim World. Train Man, what's up? How's it going? Where the blazes are we again? I don't know, but we're going somewhere. We're in Oregon. That's all I got. Ooh, green light. We live in the good life. We're getting all the green light. Oh, good Lord, this truck. Ho, ho, ho. Turning radius. Moon. Red Dead canned until Rockstar update 2022. Yeah. Ah, Train Man, you're busy, but going well. Cool. It is good to be busy in these times, no matter what the busy might be. Sometimes you just need to be mentally busy. So you don't read the news like I did on some day. Guess it was Saturday? Sunday? I don't remember what day it was. I read the news. Wasn't happy. Didn't read the news again. I was like, I'm going to just push this car. Nope, that's a cop. Let's not mess with the cop. Oi, cop. What's up? Ooh, and a fire truck. If I'd had an accident, it would have taken care of itself right there. You ran that light. The cop should have stopped and given you a ticket. Oh, invoices to web clients. Ooh, okay, that's not so much fun. Did that just say cheap secondhand food? I think that sign said that there was cheap secondhand food to the left. Who would buy secondhand food? What does that mean? Pre-chewed? Ugh. It's middle of the night. Let's just roll on through. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Wolfman UK news involves turning on. See strange bloke with funny haircut. Apparently he's in charge. Turn off quickly. Yep. Yep. Secondhand food is kebab? No. Secondhand food might be a bit more digested than just you. Oh, Aldi? You think Aldi is secondhand food? That's safer than where we were going with it. Honestly, Train Man, you're the safer one. So the whole reason we got our new truck is because Rusher isn't here, and Rusher was my business manager and yells at me in chat every time I buy expensive toys on games. But here we are. We're getting an awesome 5.2 miles per gallon on this trip, which honestly is only half of what my truck gets. Left lane closed ahead. Ah, Rusher, you are around. Well, I'm glad you approved the new truck. I did trade in the old one, so I did save 100 grand. Whoa, don't. Dang it, Wolfman, quit slamming on your brakes in front of me. What's wrong with you? Learn how to drive a bus. Jeez. That's what happens when you let wolves with big fluffy paws drive. Where in the world are we? I don't know. I still don't know. That doesn't do me any good. Between Bend and a town that starts with an E. Nope, another B. Oh, Russia just thinks he's my manager, honestly. Okay, we're between Bend and probably Burns. I'm gonna guess that's Burns. Easier to ask for forgiveness than permission, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Doss. I didn't mean to spend $5,000 on a thing. Not that I've ever actually spent that amount of money. Good lord. Make my heart hurt to spend that kind of money. Man, I spent $20 on something and then I'm kicking myself for a week going, I spent too much. That's like, you bought lunch in New York. I'm like, yeah, but it was too much. Of course, that I can just bill back to the company, but whatever. Come on, Wolf. Step on it already. I'm having to throttle back because of you. Ain't no potholes on this road. Rusher would have hired another driver and given him the old one. Yeah, I could have. But I didn't. Hey, look at this. Come on now. Get out of the way, sleepy. Yep, that got him. He's moving. The Peterbilt 372 cab over managed to get something like 11 miles per gallon. Wow. Do what every truck driver does, overtake and cut the bus up. I would, but we're on a 2-lane road, so kind of afraid I'll pull out and there'll be another vehicle there. But if I get a run coming down a hill, I'm getting rid of this bus. Oh, we're getting into a passing area maybe. No, a do not pass. Of course we're in a do not pass. That looks like a fun place to stop. Too bad we're busy. Gotta deliver our trailer full of sugar. Ooh, I can feel the truck wanting to tip. Technically I can't, but y'all know what I mean. Whoa! Gotta let the truck roll a little. There we go. Wowzers. This thing has nowhere near the road presence of the other one we were driving. It'll take me a while to get used to this one. Well, if there's a game somebody is working on, because it's somewhere in my Steam wish list, it's based on that road in the Andes, the Death Road, and they've got like they're putting like buses and trucks and everything into it with missions. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be insane. I think their stretch is to put it in VR. All right, let's see if we can pass this silly bus. Oh yeah, because he's slowing down for the speed limit. Loser! Who does a speed limit in the middle of the night? Not me. I haven't used my blinker to change lanes. Redneck, I'd like to actual good coach simulator. Bus sim is nice. Drive between cities. Ah, yeah. Yeah, because there's that one on Steam that's got the crappy reviews, or mixed reviews, I'm sorry, they're not crappy. It's in German. It's like simulator. Air ambulance simulator. It would be if you let Brew drive it, Wolfman. Can you imagine Brew driving to Death Road? I mean, even Jeremy Clarkson sucked the seat up his backside driving that road. Fern bus. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like that one, but actually good. Well, yeah, there's that too. Pruitt crashed in the car park. As long as it's better than oh my goodness, wasn't that a horrible Train Man? Oh, that game was just absolutely rank. Car Trader Simulator my butt. I got 2 more prologue games is on my list of things to look at. It's sometimes they're good and sometimes you're just like, oh, that's horrid. Redneck, you could get Tourist Bus Simulator. I believe that's a pile of pile of mediocrity. We'll go with that. Wonder what UIG is up to these days. Hopefully bankruptcy. I usually don't wish that on companies, but good grief, their games. I wish Fern Bus and Tourist Bus Simulator had come down in price properly during the Steam sale. I would have actually picked them up, but I'm not paying 20 bucks a pop for mediocrity. Well, for trying new multiplayer stream games tomorrow, I expect some trash. Well, what are you doing tomorrow? Wait, you're streaming tomorrow? I'm now very confused. What day is it? Yeah, Redneck, exactly. They just do not discount anymore to the level that makes sense for games that get mediocrity as a review. It's Tuesday. I'm so confused. Yesterday, it was like, not only did I not know what day it was, I didn't know what time it was. I literally went to start the stream yesterday. Like, well, I was signing off of work. I'm like, oh, I got about an hour to stream it, and then I look and I'm like, oh no, that says 3:52. Oh, I have 8 minutes to start the stream. So sometimes those are my days. Game testing with the loonies. Oh, okay. All right. I was very confused, Wolf. Very confused. Doesn't take much. Way station. Oh, we're gonna get a beeper, aren't we? Oh no, we get a pass. Woohoo! We pass for magic reasons of magitude, which is good because oh my goodness, that way station over there stinks. You can see it on my GPS. It's like this triangle of crazy. I got confused running through here. Yo, anybody? Nobody. Not shocking given the time of night it is, but probably should have checked our rest period, but that station is annoying. Right, train man? It's like the craziest. Like, what? I came in there needing to fuel up and sleep, and I was going the opposite direction. So by the time I hit the way station, then I had to go around the triangle to fuel up, and then I got confused pulling out, and I had to go around the triangle again to pull in to sleep. It was really crazy. But this does mean we are in Utah, I think. Or close to it. I have so many on my wish list. I know, Redneck, and I even pruned it. I think there's 500 games on my Steam wish list. It's ridiculous. It's really a parking lot of things I'm like, does this game make sense? I'll let it sit there for like 4 years to decide whether I really want to buy it. And I have heard great things about Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I have heard nothing but good things about that game. It is kind of like a Cities Skylines meets Transport Tycoon meets Tropico is how one person described it to me. So worth a go if you like that kind of thing. It's very focused on the Soviet era. Shopping Tycoon, right? Again, games that get parked, if it says Tycoon or Simulator, it goes on the list until I decide otherwise. Unless I look at it and go, nope. There's some games I just do that with. Mac limits the wish list on Steam. Well, that's not nice. You should be able to have the maximum wish list possible. But Mac, I have problems with Apple as a rule. Wolf, so picky buying a game, full hour debate with your own mind. Yeah. I get it. Especially now. I know, woman. We'll find a place to pull over. You just gotta chill until we find it. Why are you slowing down, truck? Good googly moogly. It's a no passing zone, but I do not. Oh, because we're flying into a town at a high rate of speed. Well, good. A sleepy spot. Woohoo! Alright. Brakes. All the brakes. Okay, not all of them, just some of them. Car wash simulator, right? That's another one of those ones that I'm just like, oh, game companies. Good Lord, this truck. All right, are we in a spot? We are in a spot. Sleep. Okay, so for Rusher and Wolfman, get that off my screen. Here's our new rig. It's a beaut. We're gonna put some improvements on the trailer next to make it prettier, but she's a beaut. Sitting next to a less beautiful version of itself. I like it. That livery for anyone in particular? Not really. I actually just love horses. I mean, I know it annoys the crud out of Brew because he's scared of them, but really it's because I am a horse. Oi! Did you not see the big black truck? The big, giant black truck. You didn't see it moving? You deserve that. Git. Need to spray paint the rims on the trailer to match. Yes, we are going to do that. But I'm thinking we're going to put a bigger engine in her. Yes, Wolf, horses are just wonderful animals. I was fortunate enough to be able to grow up around them, so riding them and just watching them act like giant, oversized dogs. Oh my, we need to get a bigger engine in this poor puppy. Peterbilt with big straight stacks looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I get it. Well, we can turn off our high beams, that's for sure. Yep, we need more. We need more torques. We need all the torques. You've ridden horses a few times. I need shocks. Well, if you want a horse that sort of has shocks, you ride a Tennessee Walker. If you ever watch one of those things trot, it's like it's a mind-boggling experience. It's amazing to ride. They are super smooth, but it's just getting used to their trot is just like, what is going on under my butt right now? A third cook served delicious. Really? Das got the second one on Switch. Your wheelchair is smoother. It's pretty rough. Check out a video of a Tennessee Walker trotting. Those are just amazing to watch. That's how you found it? Oh, is it? Oh, well, there you go. See, things are on my wish list, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like every Steam sale, I look through my wish list, and I'm just like, what is this? When was it? Oh, I did add this. Okay. Be quiet, Wolfman. I don't need that. I have enough of that already. Video conference call simulator. It would start with 15 minutes of, can you hear me? What? And then feedback, somebody turning a camera on that's pointed at a ceiling, someone else with a camera turned on, covered with a piece of sticky tape they can't figure out how to get off. And then a random somebody's kid runs in the background screaming about something, and then someone goes, oh wait, the kid's fallen off a couch, I need to go get him, right as you're trying to do a presentation. And yeah, that's pretty much my life right now. Wrong numbers get interesting. I guess. Ours are all secure lines, so the numbers you can only access the numbers if you're inside our corporate network, and that's all weirdness. I don't understand it. Don't care to. The night you got me trucking logistics simulator crash. It didn't really crash the game. What it did is it closed ATS and went to the Steam screen to tell me that I got a gift. And I'm like, one, Steam, you should never do that. And two, why is that allowed? And then, yes, I did. I called you a yokel. I was going to call you a redneck, but that wouldn't have been an insult. So I had to find something. Cruising Nevada. Now we just need to not break down because we will all die in the heat. Get rid of dandruff. No thank you. Oh wait, yes. It doesn't matter. I don't have any hair on my head, so it's good. Yeah, I didn't know it would do that either, redneck. It was fine. Luckily I was in the main menu and no harm, but it was just like, what are you doing, Steam? Oh, we should have stopped for burgers, guys. Ugh, I shouldn't say stuff like that. Now I'm going to want a burger. If you've ever watched the Epicurious YouTube channel when they do videos called 3 Levels of Cooking, it's just amazing. Like, they have a level 1 chef, a level 2 chef, and a level 3 chef. I think it's 4 levels actually, because the 4th level is a food scientist. The 3rd level is a professional chef, and then a really good home chef, and then a beginning chef. And I'm always like, oh man, the professional chefs, they always seem to take it a little bit too far. And then I watch like the 4 levels of lasagna and realize that Das is basically level 3 chef because she makes her own pasta and her own bechamel sauce and everything. Pork chops just came in from the grill. Ah, whoa! I need to make that turn. Well, get out and check behind us. Oi! Grommet! You gonna honk at me? To you too. Alright, we're gonna have to try to make this turn. I'm gonna get out of this truck and I'm gonna come back there. You don't want me to come back there, because if I come back there, you ain't gonna have no truck left. I'm gonna blow it up. Well, these people don't need their bushes anymore. And that's what I'm going with. Thank you for following Junior Burger. I win because I can take my truck off-road. And unlike Brew, I don't just make a hard left at top speed. We are leaving Winnemucca. Pizza. Wolfman, when do you not have pizza? I feel like every night you're having pizza. Where do you get all these pizzas? Do you make your furniture out of pizza boxes? Not farm sim bushes made of granite. Nope, not that one anyway. Oh, there's another wolf bus up ahead. You stay put. Don't you dare get in front. You a crazy loon. Alright, we made the turn. Or ram the back of a slow-moving redneck on an off-ramp at full speed. Because you don't know anyone who did that. I bet you don't. I bet you his name isn't Brew. All right, we are on I-80 eastbound. We're eastbound down, guys. That car was nice enough to let me move over. That person is a gentleman and a scholar. Worry about the bus, but not the crazy wheels of steel. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for following, Nicholas. Yeah, you're just Nicholas now. I'd have to try way too hard while driving to get that last name. I do appreciate the follow. Welcome to I-80 eastbound. All I need now is a Basset Hound in the passenger seat and a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird following me. And a CB radio, because there's no CB radio in this rig. And we're hauling sugar instead of Coors beer, but whatever. Concept's the same. Going with it. Wait, did he have a flat? No, he didn't have a flat nose. CBs came as standard. No, you gotta buy a CB. Not like most truckers use them anymore, but only when there's a traffic jam or a particularly interesting sight to be seen from the cab of a semi into a car next to that semi. I'll go as far as that. I only know this because I run a CB on my truck, so I can hear them when they be talking. Though I have a low-range CB, which makes me sad. I could put a bigger one in there, but meh. Ain't really worth it. Now I'm trying to remember the rest of the lyrics to the song. Super fun. I don't truck with a rig like this. I do a lot of long drives in my truck, but it's a baby compared to these rigs. It's just an F350 crew cab, flatbed, and then I've got a 40-ish foot trailer for it. Jacko, Attaway, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. The wood effect dash takes you to Wolf's granddad's old Mini. Oh, a real Mini, not the fake Mini Coopers now that aren't really Mini. I would love to get my hands on one of those old Mini Coopers. I could get 2 of them on the back of my truck. What have you missed? Nothing. No problems. Well, except for the clown canoe who ran into our side of our truck because they were apparently blind. And we bought a new truck. And we're going to somewhere. I still don't know where. Does anyone remember where we're going? Because I sure don't. Mid-80s Mini Estate. Oh yeah, then it was a real Mini. Yeah, Mini is made by BMW now. Because the UK sold out of all of its manufacturing. Except for Dyson vacuum cleaners. Yep. We're putting a bigger engine in this guy than this puppy when we get into wherever we're going. Wish I could remember where that was, but meh. We just follow in the red line. like Pac-Man. Paco the Man. Where are we? Elko, Nevada. So many who lost jobs when Rover went. Are we talking about like the Rover that made the communist cars, according to Jeremy Clarkson? Because in that case, that one probably could go and be fine gone. Yeah, I've heard Dysons are really good redneck, but they're also expensive and, well, kind of, well, I feel too many people buy a Dyson because they want to say, I've got a Dyson. So they become this object of snobbery. They weren't the best. I think that's an understatement, Wolfman. I believe they rank up there with the 1970s Chevy Caprice. What is this? What? Oh, I'm passing. Okay. Woohoo! We pass another way station. The apple of vacuums. That's a good way to put it, Ollie. That's a good way to put it. We've done something right in our life. We've gotten a bunch of green lights. We've been able to bypass all the way stations we've come across. Jack out away, that's fine. Don't worry about subbing. I just play a game. I'd probably be driving this general road anyway. Might as well do it talking to y'all. Dyson or Apple were developing their own car. I'm kind of confused. Ooh, a Dyson Apple car. I don't think I'd want a Dyson Apple car thinking about it. You missed an 80s soundtrack of failed engine starts at 7 a.m. I don't think that's really something you want to... I mean, I guess. Japanese engineering killed the soundtrack of Wolf's childhood. Some of those early Japanese cars are kind of fun too. They certainly came in at the right time because American companies were a little bit soft around the midsection. So we have made it through Oregon, most of the way through Nevada, I think. Got to make it through Utah. All I know is we're going to somewhere in New Mexico. New Mexico. I will tell you, if you have never experienced a sunset in the west on a night, especially a clear night, away from cities because cities suck, you haven't truly experienced an amazing sunset. Especially high altitude like we are in Colorado. You can actually, as the sun sets, you can see like a layer cake of different colors. Like you get the dark blue on the eastern horizon and it moves its way towards the red on the western horizon, and then you see the layer cake slowly working its way up the sky. It's amazing. Redneck, I totally get you. Like not trusting companies, not just with your phone, but with tech like cars. There is a amazing podcast. If you've got time to listen to, well, I usually put it on like 1.5 times speed, so You know, instead of being an hour long, it's like whatever. 40-ish minutes long, 45 minutes long. Look up The Art of Manliness. He recently did a podcast talking to a guy about the basically clown show that is the concept of self-driving cars. All right, Jack, take care. Have a good sleep. We'll see you again soon. Do I need fuel? Where's the fuel on this blooming thing? Well, yeah, we should be fine. It's just Eli. Saying that, we probably should have made that exit, but whatever. It kind of goes with, I've had this experience once in my life. The high desert in Wyoming, like 2:30 in the morning. Pull over on the side of the road, clear night. Laying on the hood of the car, you look straight up and you can see the Milky Way. You can see the dust of space, the nebulas. And because you're laying on the car and you're looking up, you feel like you're falling up into the sky because you can see the rotation of the Earth and the stars. It's amazing. Oh, we get another pass. Woo! Yeah! Haha, this guy doesn't get a pass. Neener, neener, neener. Oh, look at this clown. Don't know how to drive. That's most four-wheelers. Heard that off my old DWC video. DWC. Driving with clowns? Yeah, I know I've said that one a few times, but it's one of those things that it makes that impression on you. Oh, Douglas World Cruiser. Yeah, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. I mean, that was sort of like driving with clowns. Yeah, I think it's an AI bug, Redneck. They pull in and they can't figure out how to deal with it. Who needs fuel? DOS can push. What are you talking about, Wolfman? We ran out of fuel. You're pushing. You know, I never finished that Super Defun. I never finished the Douglas World Cruiser. DOS, you're not wrong. It is a lot like real world behavior in some cases, sadly. You're hostage on the journey. Well, you know, there's worse places to be held hostage. There's better places, but when you outlive your usefulness, Wolfman, I'll just kick you out on the side of the road in the middle of the deserts of western U.S. Good luck. He only wanted coffee. Well, all I got is sugar. I'm running, what, 20, 30,000 pounds of sugar? Something like that. Yeah, watch out for the coyotes. I used to wake up in the middle of the night when I was little hearing the coyotes yipping out in up in the hills, out in the sagebrush. That's harsh there, Wolf. That's harsh. from you started your own flight streams. Create the Douglas World Cruiser with GA aircraft. Yeah, you're going to be challenged in a few places. If you research the Douglas World Cruiser around the world flight, there's several airports that no longer exist, which will lengthen the legs. When I was doing it, especially Alaska, there's a leg that was supposed to land on an island. That island no longer has neither an X-plane or FSX, or for that matter, real life. It no longer has an airport. So you have to make this super long flight. I did it with a, what did I use? Yeah, I think it might have been those two. I'm not even gonna try to. Paramushiro is one, but yeah, yes, the U2. Yep, you remember. Yeah, that's the reason I chose that, because you basically didn't have any other option. You had to have an aircraft with big legs on it. Getting that frickin' plane to land was a real pain. But there were a couple others too I noted. I had them in my flight log book for future flights. But there's just a couple where you're going to have to get a bigger, stronger aircraft to make those jumps. I think I ended up stopping in... You're at a place called Vertigo. Do I need to come rescue you from the place called Vertigo? Am I planning on flight streams? Oh, you too. Ha 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 ha. You're funny, Das. I never trust her when she says she's got... When she mentions Vertigo, I'm like, oh gosh, do I have to go rescue you for something? I don't know, Wolfman. Peppers and onions, excellent. I don't know if I'm going to do any flight streams. They're fun and all to a degree, but I guess it kind of depends on what happens with Microsoft Flight Simulator. What is my favorite aircraft to fly in a sim? That's a good question, Ollie. I don't actually know. Just even the most basic GA aircraft is fun. I enjoy almost all of them, as long as they're modeled well, of course. Goodness knows the number of Flight Simulator X spotlights I did of crappy mod aircraft. I think the simpler the better. Or... Oh, now I gotta remember. It was a single engine prop aircraft, business aircraft. It was really nice. I don't remember the name of it, but I like simple aircraft to a degree. Apparently we're making an exit. That was almost bad. 30 miles an hour. Yes, we might want to do that. Wow, game. Catch up. Thank you. You go for the good old DC-3 and the Concorde. Yeah. Try not to hit a sign now. Wolf watches flight sim, too many buttons. Dude, if you've done sound engineering, it wouldn't take you very long before you'd have it. Especially with flight simulators nowadays, you can always use, what is it, Control E starts the plane with Flight Simulator X. I mean, it's really, Flight Simulator is moments of terror bracketing moments of boredom. Because takeoff, well, takeoff is a little bit better, but... Oh, I see a mod is wigging out. That's nice. That's why my screen is stuttering on my end. See the shadows wigging out underneath the vehicles? Yep, that's a mod wigging out. Gonna have to rip that guy out. Yeah, shadow flicker. Push all the buttons. Yeah, exactly. That's how you fly. You press every single button that's one direction to the other direction and see what happens. Worst that can happen is you blow up. But at least you go out with a bang. Hola! Glad to see someone on an ATS. Yeah. Meanwhile, you're playing ETS too. Well, there you go. Wiki mods. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that it's a it's supposed to be a graphic enhancement mod, but every once in a while it just breaks. Especially in towns. It seems to be when you're coming in town at night like we were just doing. How am I doing this fine June 30th? God, it's June 30th. It feels like March the 153rd. But that's just because the last time I did anything was March 15th. Other than work, but work at home. You get my point. March 95th. Right? Like March 15th, I landed in Denver from Brussels. And then the world just went to heck in a hockey stick basket. I don't know what I must have flown in on United. I don't remember. It was a crazy 3 weeks leading up to the whole March 15th disasters of craziness. I was in New York, then I was in Brussels, then I was in Scotland, then I was in Brussels, then I was home. And no travel since then. Interior stuck in 1998. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we actually have to pull over at a way station. What? Why are you open this late? We're about to find out. Whoop! How much weight we got on us. Oh, look at that. 74,000 pounds. Most of it in sugar. Interior stuck in 1998. Super defund. You talking about United or you talking about my truck? Wolfman. June 30th. It feels like yesterday. Why, yes. Yes, it would for you. Ah, United. Yeah. I actually, So the one advantage of flying back as the pandemic started raging everywhere was my flight back from Brussels to Chicago was empty. And I travel a lot for work, so I got an upgrade to business class. I was one of like 5 people in business class, and there was like 20 people in coach. And business class on United is nice, I'll say that much. Or, I'm sorry, Polaris business class, to use its proper name. Oh, it was quiet. Yeah, it was weird. And then landing in Chicago, there was nobody in customs. And my flight from Chicago to Denver was on a 777. I was in coach because I declined the upgrade because I had a feeling, and sure enough, they stuffed business class with upgrades. I was back in coach. There was, in a 777, there were 30 of us in coach on a domestic flight. It was unreal. At this point, the 777 has conquered the American sky. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the American skies, yeah. Qatar Airways just announced they're getting rid of all their 777s and they're going to A350s. So, all right, we're going to turn on the high beam so we can see kind of what's going on around here. I flew on an A350 Munich to Denver. That was nice. That was my big trip for work last year. That was, what did I do? In 3 weeks, I flew 30,000 miles. It was nuts. I want to say that one was Denver, LA, Denver, New York, Denver, Brussels via DC, Doha via Istanbul, Istanbul, Brussels, Munich, Frankfurt, Munich, Denver. What plane were you on? Worst flight you've ever taken? Oh, you mean the plane that blew the engine on takeoff? That was a DC-9. Keep right. Yes, I will. You're over in, yeah, it was super fun. It was several years ago. DOS was like, she's flying, and she messaged me after she's like, oh, I'm getting on the plane, and then she messaged me a little bit later, and we're back on the ground. I'm like, what? She's like, oh yeah, we blew an engine on takeoff. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was back when Delta was running DC-9s. Was that a local stopper? Wolfman, you talking about my crazy trip? Oh no, Rusher, it was in the air. It took off. It blew as they were rotating. Max is, yeah, unfortunately the Max is, that's, yeah, kind of a callback to um, a conversation that happened in Wolfman's stream about companies, they just, and people aren't willing to take the risk of trying something new. So, oh, let's just re-engine the 737. Stick it back out there. Instead of doing something new. Wolf Bus. Hi, Wolf Bus. Where in Utah are we? We don't know. We don't know, we're just following the red line like a Pac-Man, a Pac-Man. Yes, the iPhone mentality, Wolfman. Ooh, they put a newer button on it. I gotta go buy it. Who cares? I know so many people that lease their car because, oh, a newer car is gonna come out with a new feature. It's a car, it goes from A to B. What can I say? My truck has roll-up windows and manual door locks, so I guess, you know, I'm kind of old school, but there you go. I mean, I can't say too much negative about advertising because it does pay my bills, but advertising's evil. I didn't say that. Aerodynamic coffee cup holders, exactly. Where are we? Good gravy. So long. Oh, Moab! I've been to Moab. Went to an awesome little diner there. I don't remember its name. Whoa there, fella. Do you know what a turn signal is? Do you know how to use it? You might want to before I shove your truck up somewhere. Redneck, enjoy your luxury truck. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a luxury truck, don't get me wrong. It's just people that are buying them to make status things. I'm just like, meh. Experience stuttering playing this game. Yes, I'm actually doing that now. You guys just probably aren't seeing it because it's getting smoothed out. That is, for me, it's due to a mod. I gotta pull the mod out again. Because if it's gonna act like this, I'm just gonna junk it. Oh, we should have stopped and slept. Oh well. Imagine just parking over and sleeping. Yeah, it would be perfect. Oh, look, we're lucky. Oh, we got so lucky. Rest area. Left lane? What? No. I see the rest area on the right. Alright, I gotta turn this on so that we can see where, because I wanna be semi proper. Get it? Get it? No? That's fine. The one on the left is more fun. No, it's not. I got it. I'm glad. Oh, there goes Wolf on his bus. Alright. Whoop. Oi! People. People! What do you do with them? Run them over, apparently. Alright, so we're heading south out of Moab. Did I get any DLC for ATS? now because I've got it all. I mean, I don't have all the paint packs, but I'm not going to bother with those. How dare the other cars obey the rule? Yeah, Wolfman, like the ones that obey the rule of the road in Bus Simulator. Yeah, that was an amazing bug. Stuck in the bendy section. Yeah, I've got all the released DLC for ATS and ETS that is map-based or load-based. I'm not going to bother with the paint packs or anything like that. I don't care. Unless they come out with a horse. They come out with a horse paint pack, I'm buying it in a heartbeat. Full price, I'll buy it. They can have my monies. Thanks, Wolfman. Yeah, if they came out with a horse paint pack that painted all the trailers and all the different models of trucks, yep, be mine. I would own it. Day of release. I don't ask for much. Just horses. Whoa! That car had a suicide wish. That would have been bad if I was moving any faster. You'll have to have it. Yeah, exactly. Suicide car, yeah. Yeah, we're speeding a little bit and probably... Ooh, okay, brakes. There we go. Hey, look, there's an old person driving a motorhome. Darwing. Why are they all the way out here? It is Utah. A Mustang have it. Oh, you hate it when cars do not acknowledge your existence in ETS. Yeah, I know. I owe you puns for last night. Was it only last night? No, it wasn't last night. Was it last night? No, those puns were Sunday, Wolfman. Because today's Tuesday. I was told earlier that today was Tuesday. I believed my chatter who told me that it was Tuesday. So therefore I would think it was Sunday that I gave you all your horse puns. Like, why did the rubber chicken cross the road? To stretch its legs. Did you hear about the band Philly? They have a cult following. What does a train use to hear? Engineers. Whoa! You! Hold on, I'm gonna go beat you up. No, never mind. Can't get out of my truck. Oh, we should have put fuel in the truck. It's alright, Wolfman can still push. Yeah, I should have learned. Apparently they don't know how to properly code the yields in this game. That's like the third time I've gotten hit like that. Not on this drive, but overall. Because I follow the rules according to America. And all those chuckleheads have to wait. Only in the red on fuel. Should give me another 100 miles. Yeah, pretty much. Easily. Yeah, yield is non-existent. Yep, pretty much. Yes, Wolfman, I was chomping at the bit for those puns. Pretty scenic drive, yep. Whoa, way car. A horse walked into a bar. The bartender said, "Hey." Horse said, "Whoa, you read my mind." Velcro, what a ripoff. Yes. A horse walked in the bar. The bartender said, "Hey, we don't serve people with a long face in here." Whoa, wait, truck. It's tough to get a consensus with horses. There's always one saying nay. Yep, exactly. Horse pun stream win. Next time Bruce streams. Alright. Let's see how much damage we're going to do. We didn't have a lot left in the tank. Quality content. Who needs drama between online personalities when you can just have a streamer and chat full of silly puns? Exactly. That's what the world needs more of, really. Silly puns and video games. Hey there, neighbor. That's what Twitch is all about, right? Pretty much. It needs to be more. Like, could you imagine the news? Could you imagine the news if it was nothing but today, the greatest pun unleashed was... That would be perfect. Ah, yeah, Bruce. Tomorrow night. Ah, yes. Get the joke books. Whoa! Oh, wrong button. Go away. Clown. If he wasn't careful, I was gonna stampede him. Oh, Das, you had to bring him up. You now must get that link for that. Oh, yes. So, one of my clients, because that particular broadcaster is one of my clients, they have a weatherman in Calgary who's a very interesting gentleman. So for Halloween, one year he dressed up as a unicorn to do the weather. And it was a thing that happened, and it was quite the thing. So Das is going to try to probably find that clip, or one of the two clips. Oh, there you go. There you go. For your enjoyment after stream. Or during stream. Do I use a wheel? I do not. I use a janky, crappy Xbox controller with a wandering left thumbstick. Because I'm too lazy to go downstairs and get the Logitech G27 in my basement. So there's that. go, cop. You're a freaking cop. You're supposed to break all the rules, not follow them. Every single cop I've ever seen has been speeding or talking on their cell. Hello, truck. Turn when I ask you to turn. You just started the game. Well, woohoo! We get to pass one of our way stations. Woohoo! Welcome to the trucking empire. You will spend many hours cruising the Wild Wild West. What goes better is if you go get the old 80s and 90s songs that kind of go along with it. You know? Basically anything from Smokey and the Bandit. Trucks him in a nutshell. Cops disobeying their duties, right? I get cut off by some clown canoe in a pickup truck. I almost stampede over him, and the cop's like, meh, whatever. You got 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. Oh, I must get that truck. Whoa there, truck, I say. Whoa! Had to go back to the horses. Had to go back to the horses. Hey, we're in New Mexico, land of enchantment. And we're up against our limiter. I still don't remember where we're going, guys. Red 10 is the most fun antagonist in the law. Well, that and GTA. Any GTA, really. Thank you for following. Bayon, there we go. Just like real life. Hey, Big Mint, how's it going down under? Woohoo, we got some speed. We found a hill. We're going 80. We'll never see that speed again until we go down another hill. Maybe we'll go back. There we go. I was wondering if I was going to slow down enough on this hill. GTA law look like masterminds compared to Red Dead. All good at the moment. Excellent, Big Mint. One of my biggest sadnesses with this whole what's going on right now in the world is this year I was supposed to be going to Australia. But now I'm not. Obviously. Good old Wollongong is where I was headed. At least the ATS cops aren't as annoying as the ETS one. Like every time in ETS 2 the speed limit drops, there's a cop behind me tickets me for not being clairvoyant. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Do I stream a lot of this game? I try to stream it every, what is today again, guys? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. God. I try to stream it every Tuesday. Every once in a while I do ETS instead. I haven't done that yet, but I probably will. Usually it's only 2 hours long, but we picked a really long drive, and I don't like to leave in the middle of a drive, so we're going to finish it. Le Mans. Whoa, hey, truck driver, don't you know how to drive that truck? It does not need to be swung wide. You're not hauling a trailer. You're just a given. Victoria is going back into lockdown. Yeah, parts of the States are too. Le Mans, huh? Are you going for the 24 hours, Wolfman? Or are you just going because you feel like going to Le Mans? Looks like we're getting some weather here. Where are we again? Mexico. New Mexico! Oh yeah, the 24-hour race? Ah. Yeah, this year has really messed up my travel schedule. I was supposed to be in Australia for several weeks, and then I was supposed to be in back in Qatar for a couple weeks, and Europe for many weeks, New York a lot, etc. Is this game multiplayer? It can be. There is a mod. Um, I'm not running it, obviously, but yeah, there is a mod that allows you to run multiplayer. 35 says the speed limit sign. Well, okay, fine. Mainly because there's a truck in front of me that stopped. Woohoo, we're heading for the Albuquerque turkey. Albuquerque and the turkey. Search up Truckers MP. I think it's truckersmp.com. I can't remember. There will be a campaign from some of us to get you into stuff. It won't have to be much of a campaign, honestly. It's just planning out. Let's see, we have to go to Southampton, Gloucester, Glasgow, Birmingham. There's a lot of stops for one country. Well, technically 3, 2 country, whatever. Oh, in London, because I have someone I used to work with who lives in London. We'll find a middle ground. Yeah, spread out all over the country, so it's kind of hard. Though if Eurogamer, we could always all go to Eurogamer sometime. I did that one year. Me and Doss went over there and met up a bunch of people at Eurogamer. Ooh, I smell dinner being cooked, and now my stomach has decided that it wants foods. But we gotta finish our delivery. Ooh, it smells good. It definitely smells like it's gonna be good with a beer. You got another 20 minutes. Well, yeah, probably. And then I want to get to my plan was when I went to Australia was to take a side trip to New Zealand too. And just so just so everyone knows, like my whole thing of travel is I don't care about retiring. I don't care about saving money. I care more about experiencing life because I only get one chance to live it. So dadgummit, I'm going to go experience life completely. That's how I roll. Like save some money. To live, but like if there's a chance to try something or do something, do it. That was something that I decided after. Whoa, hey car. I had a chance to go study in Europe, and I was like, oh, I don't know, and I decided not to do it, and I kick myself for it constantly. Never had enough money to travel in the first place. Well, I happen to be blessed enough. Let me try that again. I happen to be blessed enough to make enough to travel internationally, but before that, Redneck, me and Doss, Honda Civic, car camping. From South Carolina to Washington State and back. I was unemployed at the time, and it was like crash padding at people I knew, family, whatever, sleeping in the back of the Civic. All I needed was the money for gas and money for food. Super pretty fun. You're right, I should get something like that. But that involves me taking the time to put it together. Realistically, realistically, what I'm going to do is probably get the plugins that put it up on screen for you guys to see. But I got to get there. Reminds me of family's 4-day trip from Edmonton to Moncton. Edmonton I've been. Moncton. I swear I've been to Moncton. God, that name is so familiar. Wait. Is that where that... Is that, Atlantic time zone? Yes. Yes. Thank you. New Brunswick. Or, no, New Brunswick. Yeah. Whatever. Yes, because there's a radio group that I worked with out of Halifax, and they had a bunch of sub-offices all around, and Moncton was one of them. So we got to do a little trip to Moncton. Mind you, we did our installs in the winter, because I still don't know why. All I can assume is my bosses were evil hyenas. I did Toronto, Montreal in the winter. All 3 times I had to go there. Halifax was winter. Winnipeg was summer. Sault Ste. Marie was winter. Barrie was winter. Hamilton was summer, so that wasn't too bad. Vancouver was summer, so that wasn't too bad. Calgary was winter. I think Edmonton was summer. So yeah, it was yeah, I hated Canadian installs because all I got was rough weather. Only other country Redneck wants to see is Japan. Ah. You can make it happen, Redneck. You can make it happen. Again, I'm lucky in that I've coworkers from and people I've worked with all over the world, so I got someone's like, hey, if you want to go to Japan, let me know. I'll go over and see my folks, and I'll be your tour guide. And they speak Japanese, obviously. So I'm like, yeah. Invites to go to Cambodia with a coworker, and I've got someone I worked with in Lebanon. Moncton is cold, yeah. -20, -30, yep. Oh, Wolf, you'll love this if you're still around. I assume you're still around. Yesterday, Doss will have to do the conversion to centigrade because I can't do it in my brain right now. But yesterday, we topped out at 103 degrees Fahrenheit. This morning, it was hailing, raining, and 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's ridiculous, the temperature swings we deal with. I think it got up into the 80s today, whatever that be. Alright, we shouldn't be too far from our destination, guys, because we're rolling in the right place. Sounds like Southwest England pretty much any time of the year. Hoodie on all day in Wolfman land. What'd you do, get shaved, Wolfman? Got rid of your fur coat? Yeah, sorry I talk about travel so much. It's just I got bit by the travel bug at a young age. So travel is like the thing that I live by. Oh yes, Dasa's Seattle adventure. First time she'd ever been to Seattle, and they said, "Oh, it's gonna be a balmy day here in Seattle." So I was wearing a T-shirt because I knew what it was gonna be like. I can deal with the weather, but it was like perpetually having a chihuahua at your side shaking away. It was funny. She learned when they say balmy, go actually read the temperature. I think it was a balmy 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for following, David. How's it going? Me saludas. Pigment. Yep. Doss has not been to Scotland. I was the only one who went to Scotland. And that was only because I was in Brussels already and I had a long weekend and I was like, I'm going up to Edinburgh. David, hablas español? Or do you speak English too? I'm assuming you speak English because you understood me, but... Hablo un poquito español. Don't speak any German. All I can say is sprechen Sie English, please. That's all I can do for German. My travel bug must be expensive. Some places you want to go. Well, super defund. I'm, again, very, very, you can call it lucky, you can call it blessed, whatever. I work in a job that has me traveling. I was telling Wolf, on an average year, by now, I would have already traveled in the order of 50,000 miles and probably stayed in a hotel 60 nights by now. And all for work. Like even my trip to Brussels, where I went up to Scotland, all I had to do was pay for the airfare, and I bought like the bargain basement discount ticket. I got my hotel for free because I have so many points with the hotel chain, and then the company paid for everything while I was in Brussels. So yeah, if you want to travel, if you think that's a cool thing, there's all kinds of jobs out there that you can be traveling and seeing the world, or at least a part of it. For years all I saw was Canada. Don't get me wrong, Canada's nice, but after a while you can only be to Toronto and Montreal so many times before you just want to beat your head in. Yeah, Canada in winter, pretty much. Evil. Traveling a lot can give headache due to environments. Yep. I always carry some sinus medication because it can mess with me. But you get used to it. The worst for me was when I went to Qatar last year because we left Istanbul at 9 p.m. and we arrived at Doha at How the heck do you want me to do that? What am I doing? Las Carusas? No. I think I take this exit. Yep. You arrive in Doha at like 2 a.m. in the morning. It's just... blah. On a previous subject, airport lounge interior simulator. No, Wolfman. No. Ugh. No. Though I have been in some nice lounges. I can't say... I mean... The Maple Leaf Lounge in Toronto is really nice for Air Canada. And the Brussels Airlines business class lounge in Belgium is really nice. Favorite Canadian spot is the Rockies. Ooh, do I take that exit? No. Mountains and canyons. So you've, Super Fun, have you been to Banff? I'm assuming you have been to Banff. And that's a place I want to get to. One of the guys I worked with, he went there for a weekend, or for a week after we finished an install. And he said it was amazing. And Doss is right also, Super Fun, and the, is that your exit? Was that our stop sign? Be quiet. Never been to Rockies in real life. Oh, okay. Doss mentioned air miles earlier, Super Fun. That's, yeah, that's what happens a lot. When I'm traveling for my own, I have so many miles accrued from work that then I get to travel for free, basically. You pay for it in all the time away from home, but if you're single and like to travel, or if your spouse doesn't mind if you travel, or significant other, or whatever they're called today, it can totally be worth it. Or you take them along like I do with Doss a lot. Where are we going? Guys, do we have any idea where we're going other than following the little red line? Because I'm starting to get a little bit lost. That's right, I did travel too much and came home to a new pet cat. That is a downside. You leave, you come back, and there's the random new pet in your house. Then you have to deal with that pet for 10 years of cat. Evil dog cat thing that he was. Do not question the red line, right? The red line is our savior and is to be obeyed at all times. Heading for the border. Yes, that cat was magical. He did bite through my work laptop power cord and electrocute himself. He lived, but he was never the same. Not really into travel jobs. I mean, that's cool too, super fun, because you could also I was talking to a guy that was working the bar at a hotel in New York City. He only worked there 4 nights a week, and it was a part-time gig. He worked like 6 p.m. to close, and the whole reason he worked there was, and it was by his house, and he had another full-time job, but he worked there because then he got 75% off of hotels by that hotel chain. So he's like, I work here 4 nights a week, I make a little bit of money, and then I take that money and I drive to wherever I want to drive to and stay there for no money. And I was like, that's a cool idea. Big Mint, at least you didn't come home to one of your friends. Wait, let me reread that again because my brain just stopped partway through reading what Big Mint put up. Oh, Big Mint's friend came home to a child in the house. Well, yeah, that would be. Well, at least it was his. That's a positive. It could go very badly there, but at least it was his. Oh, good thing I don't have to take that exit. Look at all those flashy lights. Somebody done biffed it. Yeah, that's no good. You leave and you come back and, oh, look, a screaming meatloaf. I don't want to... Whoa there, trucker. Watch what y'all doing. Come home to a screaming meatloaf. No, I don't want a screaming meatloaf. No! Oh, that car wasn't pulled over there, Super Fun. That car was crashed, I think. Really, in the end, what I'm saying is life's too short to not take advantage of all the cool stuff out there. So if you get a chance or you think you like it, try it. Worst that can happen is you don't like it. Whoa, brakes. Whoa, brakes. Whoa, brakes. Yeah, tourists in your own state. Yeah. Or province, because, man, there's so many Canadian parks I want to go to. Of course, that's not in my state, mind you, but whatever. Eat it, redneck. Eat the grape jelly that's staring at you. Because if it's staring at you, it's probably plotting to take over the world, so you will be doing the world a favor by eating it. Just saying. Or you could let it take over the world and you could become its second in command. But then you have to hope that he doesn't jam you up. Ha ha! Hey, Ed. How's it going? Oop, almost crashed. We are almost, I hope, to the end of this drive. Oh my goodness. I was hoping not to whine at great puns. Yeah, I threw you for a loop, didn't I? I went to the jam and jelly pun. A 30-mile-an-hour limit? Why? What for? Why would we go 30? This feels suspicious. Where are we? What's going on? We need an adult. At some point, we need an adult. Adulting is hard. Oh, we're making a left turn up here. Apparently we're tired again. I don't know why. We're doing good, Ed. We've come a long way from Tacoma, or rather Olympia, I guess is where we picked this load up, to BF Nowhere, New Mexico. That's a cop. Responsible adult gave up being that. Oi! Little car. You want to be squash car? In your simply useless vehicle? SUV. There you go. Alright, that's it. Where are we? Oh, we're going to Clovis. How about that? 54 miles away from Clovis. And I'm drifting, because my thumbstick is slowly pulling me to the right. Hey, look, we're moving on. I know, that was bad, but it got your goat. It's all just a warm-up for your next stream, Wolfman. We're gonna come in hard, and you are kidding me, right, Wolfman? Oh, did you guys hear about the the guy that crashed the train, and they were gonna give him the death penalty, and they hooked him with the electric chair, and he didn't. Nothing happened. He wasn't a great conductor. I have to come into your streams gently, Wolfman. I've sat there and watched you for a long time before I've said a word. Usually because I've been distracted by other things, but whatever. It's not the point. Yeah, well, if out of context, that sentence is weird, but never mind. Out of context, Wolfman. The Magic Man, hello, how's it going? 40. Oh, well, there's a red light, so I guess, yes, we will slow down the 40. Oh, we're in Clovis, I think, guys. We have finally made it to Clovis, New Mexico. I don't know why I say that like that all the time, but I like to, so that's what we're going to do. Did you hear about the guy who stole the train? He had a locomotive. Do I drive for a company? I drive for Dare Tibbers Inc. Co. Limited. No, I don't. Alright, we are... Gotta remember, this truck has a turning radius of a minor moon. Hey guys, why did the dinosaur cross the road? Because the chicken hadn't evolved yet. Minor moon compared to the TU-114. Yeah. Whoa, stop. Hey, cop. How's it going? I wasn't about to run that red light, I promise. Well, car, you're going to have to stop here soon, because I'm just going to start... You stop, fellow trucker. I thought that said moon moon. Oh, moon moon. Moon moon the dog. The W900. Oh yeah, I remember that W900 I was running somewhere. I think I had one in ETS as a mod. That was a mistake. I think I ran over some grass there. Alright, we got a delivery somewhere. I don't even remember. Oh, sugar. I was like, I don't remember what we're delivering. We're delivering sugar. Either that or bump the poor fire truck. Yeah, pretty much. Guess we're going over here. God. Yay, dinner's done. So just gotta... Not quite, Dust. Not quite. Oh, he's have to back this rig up. Alright, now we gotta remember backing with this truck is a lot more difficult than it was with the other one. Because our moonish turning radius. I don't think I'm going to get this in one. It's only the second time I've backed this trailer and truck combo. Maybe. Don't look, Big Mint, it's ugly. Part of it is knowing the difference. This turns differently than my old truck. There we go. I remember it's more like driving my my F350, I guess. Oh, really? I am not going to be that crooked. That wasn't too bad. Could have been better. There. There we go. We made it. It wasn't in one, but it was pretty good. Just remember, IRL is easier because the mirrors don't make it look like everything is 5 miles away. No joke, man. Well, now we got the rig. I need to look really quick at Clovis because I need me a bigger... Okay, I can go there and get a bigger engine. Okay. Yeah, Big Mint, it is definitely easier to use small adjustments, but man, this janky Xbox controller I've got is just not nice. I didn't know I didn't discover Clifton. Apparently I've never discovered Clifton. Is that really? Yeah, I guess so. Yep, so for those that are still in chat that are new to ATS, because I know there's a couple of you, Idaho is next in the release schedule, then Colorado. My guess is we're going to see Wyoming after that, and then they'd probably have to do Montana to make it logical. Then maybe we'll get Texas, because I would love to see Texas. They better put North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas in one pack, because they ain't worth it as separates. There's nothing there, especially North Dakota. It's nothing, flat. I have a cousin, that's it. You turn faster than you accelerate with the controller. Yeah, it's true. If maybe I'll pull the wheel out sometime. Let's do that and that. There we go. All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I am off tomorrow. I don't stream tomorrow, but Brew is streaming. So check Brew out. Give him a follow if you haven't. Who knows what he's streaming? Train Sim World, Trucking Logistics Simulator, Farming. I don't know what he's going to stream. He doesn't give me his schedule in advance. Wolfman is back Thursday morning, well, afternoon, UK time, morning, my time, streaming something. I don't know what, and something else, I don't know what. It's probably on his Discord, but I don't know. And Thursday, I am back streaming. What am I streaming on Thursday? Car Mechanic. All right, Bigman, take care. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Stay safe over there down the under in Australia. Wolfman doesn't know. Yeah, so I'll be back 4 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday for Car Mechanic. I've got a truck for brew, and we have to finish up the Wolfman Pinkmobile. So we've got those things. Thank you all very much for your support. I do appreciate it. Let's see if there is anybody to raid out there, because I don't know if there is, but let's find out. Nobody I follow currently online. Well, there you go. Well, we'd have to dig to find someone to raid. So I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. I'm not worried about raiding. I will see all of you later. Take care and catch you soon.